Hi, thanks for tuning in today. Obviously you've clicked on this video because you're interested in gentle yoga, so you've come to the right place. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my classes. They're quite relaxed, have a bit of fun with it, not too serious. It's more important that you do it rather than be perfect. And for those of you that do watch regularly, often you write and say, how can you support me? And not everybody can afford to donate regularly or become members. And I obviously truly appreciate those that can. But also to keep it for people that cannot do that, the ways that you can support me that won't cost you anything is to like and subscribe and to comment. The more you interact with my videos, the more traction they'll get and the more that they'll get shown to more people. And also, if you could, I'm going to try not to put adverts in the middle, which is going to reduce my tiny income even more. But by just having them at the beginning and the end, will make it a better experience for you. But it will affect, obviously, the little bit of money that I do make. So if you wouldn't mind just watching a bit of the adverts either end, that would be really, really appreciated. So, without further ado, let's do some yoga. And thank you very much for listening to my waffle, which if you're new here, you'll get used to. Okay, so we're going to begin in tabletop position. So check your alignment, make sure your hips and knees and your shoulders and your wrists are aligned. And we're going to start with some very gentle cat-cow movements for the spine. We're going to exhale and round the back like a cat. And then inhale up, arching the back the other way for cow pose. Using the breath, it's most important that you breathe all the time. Don't hold your breath. Just keep going nice and gently. Treat that body with kindness. It's the only one you've got. Nice and gentle. And then we're going to come back to a neutral spine. I'm going to go into half balancing table. So we're going to inhale the right foot back. Now you can keep the toe pointed, or you can flex the foot if you wish. Now this is half balancing table. If you feel you want to try a bit more, you can do full balancing table by taking out your left hand, so the palms facing down, you're lengthening through your spine, and you're not holding your breath. That's the most important thing. And release. And just come out of it before if you feel you need to. Listen to your body, don't strain. And the other side, inhale that left foot back. So again, point the toe or flex the foot, whatever feels good to you. Keep both hands down or stretch that right hand forward for full balancing table. Again, keep breathing, and a little smile won't hurt either. Smiling is wonderful, releases a lot of tension. And release. Okay, now we're going to get ourselves up into downward dog. So we're going to tuck the toes and gently ease back, lifting those heels one at a time. That's it. So I call this walking the dog, because you're easing into it. You're stretching out the backs of those legs. Heels down, hips up, chest to your thighs. Lovely. Okay. We're going to look forward. I'm going to step the left foot forward and I'm going to come round into a wide angled stance. So depending on obviously which way you're looking at the camera, but bring yourself round to the front. You'll get used to my crazy ways, but we're here to exercise and feel good. We're not here to be perfect yogis. So turn that right foot out and we're going to come into warrior. So the right knee comes over the ankle and the left little toe presses into the mat. So stretch out those arms all the way up to the shoulders. So the shoulders are above your hips. Imagine someone's pulling those arms in opposite directions. Nice deep bend in that front knee. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale back for reverse warrior. So your right hand is up, reaching up, looking up. Feel a stretch down the front of that left thigh. And again, don't hold your breath. That's it. Inhale back. Stretch those arms for warrior two. And then place that front forearm, that right forearm on top of your thigh, and bring your other arm alongside your ear, chest round to the front. So you're getting a lovely stretch all the way up the side. By bringing your chest round, you're correcting your alignment of your ankle, your knee, your hip, your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist. Keep breathing, that's it. And back, inhale back, warrior two, stretch those arms. Okay, lower the arms down, bring that right foot to face the front, turn the left foot out. Left knee over the ankle, right little toe pressing into the mat for warrior two. Big breath in. Back hand slides down, left hand up and look up. That's it. Keep breathing, reverse warrior, or this is sometimes called peaceful warrior, which I think is lovely. And back. Stretch those arms. Listen to that body, don't strain. Enjoy. Now place that left forearm on top of your thigh and your right arm alongside your ear, your chest round to the front, reaching over. That's it. And back to warrior two. Stretch those arms. Lower the arms and then walk the feet in slightly. To bring your feet parallel, bring the toes slightly closer than the heels. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, we're going to come down nice and gently into a wide angled forward fold. So just relax your head down there. That's it. We're going to walk the fingertips out so that you're lengthening the spine, so you're drawing back through the tailbone and up through the crown of the head. Going to walk the hands over to the right foot and just relax down there. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs there. It's a really, really nice stretch. Keep that left hand on top of your right foot. Lift your head so that you're lengthening your spine. Inhale your right arm up. Feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Remember to keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. I say that a lot, but it's such an easy thing to forget. You know, you're holding that pose and you forget to breathe. And release. And we're going to go very slowly over to the left side. And just let the elbows bend. Just relax here. That's it. And we're going to do the same. Keep that right hand on top of your left foot. Lift your head, long spine. Inhale your left hand up and look up. That's it. And release. Place both hands on the mat in the middle. Imagine you're pushing the mat forward so you can bring your head down a little lower. Grab the backs of your legs and do a little rock from side to side. You can have a little bend in your knees. Just relaxing into it. And then we're going to come up nice and slowly. Inhale as you come up, really slow. Roll up. Inhale those arms up and take them out into star pose. So this time we're going to turn the feet out. I'm going to stretch out those hands, fingers together, that's it. And then open the hands, really stretch them out. Have a good stretch in those hands and fingers. Okay, relax the hands but keep them stretched up. We're going to come into a goddess. So bend the elbows, palms facing forward, so you're opening your chest and you're drawing those shoulder blades together. You can do a little bounce as well. That's sort of opening up those inner thighs, stretching out the hips. And then we're going to bring the elbows and the palms together. So you feel the stretch in your upper back. And then release. And we're going to do a shoulder roll. So we're going to bring the right shoulder forward and the left one back. And we're going to look over the left shoulder. It's a nice little twist here. You can come down as low as is good for you. And then we're going to switch sides. Take that right one back and bring the left one forward. That's it. And back. Inhale back up into star pose. Stretch up. And now walk those feet in to hip width apart. We're going to come into a ragdoll. Inhale your hands up and exhale, and as you come down bend your knees and grab your elbows. So you're just kind of bringing your chest down towards your thighs. You can have a really deep bend in those knees if you wish. And we're just going to swing from side to side, stretching out the arms, the upper back, the neck, shoulders. That's it. And then we're going to roll up nice and slow. Inhale up. Exhale back. And come back down into mountain. We're going to bring the feet together. Arms down by your sides, shoulders relaxed. So down away from the ears. Lift the head. There's an imaginary string that's pulling your head up and your tailbone is drawing down. So you've got lovely posture. It's so important. as we get older, not to stoop. Stand up nice and straight, keep smiling, keep breathing. And talking of breathing, we're going to do a breathing exercise. Bring your hands to your ribs so your fingertips are touching. You can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and you're going to feel the hands move away from each other. So big breath in. And exhale. You can exhale through the mouth. Nice and cleansing. And again, inhale in. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. And release. Just give the shoulders a little roll in between. Just loosen up. Feel good. You've just filled that body with lovely amounts of oxygen going to all the cells. Okay, back into mountain. We're going to do supported side stretch. Inhale your arms up. So right arm down and reach over with your left. Again, make sure you're not twisting the body or bringing that arm forward or holding your breath. That's it. Keep smiling, remember. Smiling is a great tension reliever. That's it. Inhale up. Exhale down the other side. Inhale up. Bring those arms down. Roll those shoulders. And then stretch out the arms and the hands and the fingers. Imagine you've got a ball in each hand. We're going to move those arms back and forth. That's it. And then bring the fingers together. And then we're going to do actual circles. So we're keeping those arms really straight. The only thing that's moving is that shoulder or shoulders. That's it. And a couple back the other way. A few, just, it's great for your shoulder mobility. That's it. And release. Shake out those arms. Okay, still staying with the arms and the upper body. Bring the hands in front, clasp the hands together. Inhale them up above your head. Let them bend at the elbows so you get that lovely stretch in your upper arms. Keep breathing. Inhale up. Palms facing out. Exhale down to goddess arms like we did in the beginning. So stretching the shoulder blades towards each other and then bringing that chest forward. And then elbows and palms together again. And down. Roll the shoulders. We've really loosened up that upper body. I'm going to sit down now, so take a seat. Bring the legs out in front into staff pose. So we're going to do a relaxed staff pose today. So we're not going to engage the thighs or flex the feet. We're just going to relax the feet but try not to slump. So sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands down, palms facing up. We're just going to gently roll forward. A very relaxed way of stretching out all the muscles in your back and the backs of your legs. Just let your head relax down. Again, you can gradually come down a bit lower, but just come down to a point that's comfortable for you. Listen to your body. The idea here is to feel really good when you're done. So, relaxing forward. There we go. And then we're going to come back up nice and gently. We're going to do a spinal twist. We're going to bring that right knee up and hug it in. Take it to the outside of our left leg and hug that knee. And the right hand behind, looking over the shoulder. Big breath in. That's it. And release. Switching to the other side. Left knee up, hug it in. Cross it over, left hand behind, looking over the left shoulder. Spinal twists are wonderful, and also because you're twisting the torso, you're massaging all your internal organs, which is really, really good. And release to the front. And now we're going to lie down. So come forward slightly, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, hip width apart. We're going to roll down nice and gently with control. Okay, so we're going to start with a nice little bridge pose. So hands flat on the mat, feet hip width apart, nice big breath in. I'm going to push down on the feet and curl that tailbone up, squeeze the buttocks. So hug through those inner thighs, lifting up, don't hold your breath. That's it, come up to a point that's comfortable for you. You can come right up and clasp your hands, or you can just stay wherever's comfortable and come out of it when you've had enough. And release. We're going to walk the feet to the outside of the mat. Either side, we're going to do the little windscreen wiper motions with the knees. We're going to bring them over to the right and then back over to the left. And we're just going to do 3 sets either way. Just keep going back and forth like windscreen wipers, just gently loosening up those hips. It's like an inner and outer hip rotation. So it's really nice. And I've lost count now. I think that might be 4. It's another thing you'll get used to with me. I chatter away and forget. Okay, I think we've done enough. So bring those feet back to hip width apart. We're going to do another one of my favourites. I've got lots of favourites. This is one of them. Reclined pigeon. Inhale your right foot up. Place it on your left knee and then lift that left leg up and hug your thigh or shin, or if you wish to increase that stretch, and then just do some ankle circles with your right foot. So as you move that ankle and that foot, you can feel the stretch here. It's really, really good. That's it. And then we're going to straighten that left leg and do the same. And you can do both feet at the same time if you wish. Whatever works for you, but we're just looking after those joints. That's it. And then we're going to release to the floor. And we're going to do the other side. Inhale the left foot up. Place it on your right knee and lift that right leg up. And again, you can leave it here, or if you want to hug your thigh or shin to increase that stretch and do a little rock from side to side. Get that foot moving. Keep smiling, keep breathing, keep enjoying your yoga. Okay. And then straighten that other leg. And again, circles, flexing, pointing. Get those feet moving. That's it. Wonderful. Okay, release your feet to the floor. Keep the knees bent. But bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop down to either side. For reclined goddess. So you're just literally, this is a passive stretch. The weight of your knees are drawing you down. Clasp your elbows above your head. Close your eyes. Take a few nice deep breaths. Just relax here. Feel the exercises that you've done. It's nice to just take a little time to really connect with your body. And then release your hands. Use them to draw your knees together. Hug them in. That's it. Just do a lovely little back massage from side to side, or make small circles with those knees. That's it. And we're going to release the feet to the floor. We're going to come into corpse pose, so have a good stretch. Stretch out your legs, stretch your arms above your head. So stretching from your fingers all the way down to your toes. That's it. And then draw those knees up and hug them in again. Massage that lower back. And then release your feet to the floor and just roll onto your right side. Keep your eyes closed. Just stay there. Just come into the recovery position. Just take a few nice deep breaths here. Just enjoy that lovely after yoga feeling. And then very slowly bring yourself up and bring yourself back up into easy pose. sitting nice and tall. For a lot of people, easy pose isn't easy because if you've got tight hips and knees, but if you pop a blanket or a pillow underneath, it'll bring in your hips above your knees, can make it much more comfortable. So we're going to finish with, I couldn't think what it's called for a minute, butterfly pose. I'm so relaxed from the yoga, totally relaxed. Again, if you're up slightly, this will help you because you're raising those hips above your knees, but experiment with this. As I say, this is not about being perfect. This is about you doing exercise that is good for you and makes you feel good, because that's the most important thing of all. Look after that body and it will look after you. So just bouncing those knees, and if they're up here, it doesn't matter. Don't give yourself a hard time. I say that when my students, when they wobble and they look at themselves as if, just don't, it's all about your progress. It's not being perfect. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to focus on butterfly pose. Big breath in. Take those knees down either side. Remember not to slouch. Be careful you're not sinking into your shoulders. Lift up nice and tall. And one more time, bouncing those knees. Big breath in. And just open those hips a little bit more. Don't strain. Listen to your body. And release. And we're going to come into easy pose, or whatever pose is most comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to finish with a nice deep breath in. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Take the hands up. Palms together, and then exhale as you bring them down to your heart. And namaste. And thank you very much for joining me. As I said at the beginning, welcome to all my regular watchers, and thank you so much for all you do in supporting me. And for those of you that are new here, please don't forget that if you just like, subscribe and comment, it costs you nothing, but it will really help my channel to grow, help me to share my yoga with more people, and the interaction, that YouTube picks up on the interaction and helps to push my video out a bit. So thank you so much. Apologies for the waffle, I'm famous for it, unfortunately. But it just goes to show how good yoga makes you feel, and puts you in such a good mood. So have the most wonderful day, whatever time of day you've done this. Either sleep well or have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Thanks again. Bye bye.